So before the video starts, I want you guys to take a wild guess in the comment section below on what you think my all-time favorite open world video game was as a kid. Now I'm going to give you two clues, and the first clue is the game is only 2 words, and the second clue is the game was only on the PS2 and the original Xbox, but it then was transferred over onto the Xbox 360 only. Now the game will not be mentioned throughout the whole video until the very end, so take a wild guess right now in the comment section below, and if you get the answer right, you win absolutely nothing because I'm broke. How is it going, guys? I'm SuperRebel, and today I'm going to be talking about the best childhood video games of all time. So I guess you could say it's kind of like a little throwback video, and I did ask you guys on Twitter to tweet me your games that you used to play as a kid and which ones were your favorite, and I got a ton of replies, so we are also going to be going through that as well. So without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. So there are actually so many games that I would love to see be recreated, I guess you could say, but on the current gen systems, or even like the PS3 or Xbox 360, just something that's a bit more up to date. Now there was a game that I used to play a lot as a kid on my PS2, and this was a game called the Simpsons Hit and Run. Now if you have not played this game, I don't really know what to say. I guess you just haven't been living life properly because you haven't played the game. Now seriously, this game was absolutely awesome, and an easy way to describe it is it's basically GTA combined with The Simpsons. That's pretty much the game in a nutshell. It's absolutely awesome. It's just a free roaming, fanatic kind of thing. It's super fun. And you can steal cars and all that good stuff, but when you did this, it wasn't like the proper GTA, if that makes sense. Like in GTA, when you're stealing a car, you go up to the car, you open the door, throw the person out, and then that's it. That car has now become yours. But in the Simpsons Hit and Run, when you did go up to a car, you'd press triangle, I believe it was, and then like in the click of a finger, you just automatically appear in the car. Like there would be no opening doors, chucking people out. So with that said, like whoever was driving the car would just pretty much just move over into the passenger seat, and then yeah, you had total control of the car. But it was still a super awesome game, and I would love them to do like a little HD remake, just something that we could actually play on the current gen systems. That'd be absolutely insane, because I still have my disc on the PS2, but it's scratched so much that when I put the disc in, it's not even readable. Like my console doesn't even know what game it is. But either way, Simpsons Hit and Run was an awesome game, and that is one game that I used to play a lot as a kid. But to be fair, all the Simpsons games were pretty fun in my opinion, especially if you want on the Xbox 360 and PS3. The Simpsons, that was an insanely awesome fun game to play as well. Now that wasn't the only game that I did play as a kid though. I used to play a game called 50 Cent Bulletproof. That was a super fun game. GTA San Andreas, True Crime in New York City, which I do believe I mentioned to you guys like a week or two ago, and this was a GTA style like game. It was something similar, but basically you was a cop instead, and you could go around searching people and like arresting them. It was just super fun to play. But going back to 50 Cent Bulletproof, this is a game that's definitely in my top 5 video games as a kid, because back when I was a little kid, not exactly little, but around 9 or 10, I was a huge fan of 50 Cent and his music in general, and I still am pretty much up to today, but not as big as I was when I was a little kid. But anyway, going back to that stage when I was a super huge fan, and then he came up with this game, I was like, oh my god, 50 Cent, I had to get this game, and I believe I was playing it at like 10 years old or something like that, and I was just truly amazed by the game. It was super fun, and believe it or not, whenever I used to play this game, I actually felt I was 50 Cent. Yeah, it sounds super stupid now, but back in the day, whenever I played this game, I felt like a big badass, and it was just so fun as well. And I know he had a game on PS3 as well. I believe it was called 50 Cent Blood on Sand or Blood in Sand, something like that, but I didn't get to play it as much. I don't really know why actually, but I only played it a couple of times, but not to the extent where it'd be every single day. And it wasn't even like that for 50 Cent Bulletproof as well actually, and this is because when I was a kid, I wasn't allowed on my console during the weekdays. I was only allowed to go on it on Friday, Saturday, and the occasional Sunday if I didn't have any homework. So you see, this is why everyone hates school. It pretty much ruins a lot of things. Now anyway, besides that, going on to Twitter, I asked you guys to tweet me your games that you used to play a lot as a kid. And first of all, we had Alfie, who said The Simpsons Hit and Run, like I said to you guys a few minutes ago. That game was super fun, definitely one of my all-time favorites. Then we had Mister, who said, is it weird if I say GTA San Andreas? And no, it's not weird, Mister, because that game is just so fun, and it's still super fun up to today. And it wasn't too long ago actually, I did download GTA San Andreas on my iPhone, so yeah, it was a £5 well spent. Then we had Davies who said Star Wars Battlefront. Yes, my mum used to let me play that. Star Wars is by far one of the best sort of series, I guess you can say. Their games are so fun and unrealistic, which is what makes it super fun. I love those games. Then we had Simon who said hide and seek in the dark where you can't see anything. Then Daniel said Legend of Zelda. Then Dom said James Bond. Everyone loves James Bond. I don't know how someone can hate James Bond. All those games are so fun. I still have GoldenEye on my Nintendo 64, but I just haven't played it in so many years. But I do remember playing it with my friends when they used to come over, and it was such a fun experience. But with that said, when my friends weren't here and I used to play the game by myself, I don't know why, but I used to always feel on edge and scared and anxious and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why, like I said a few seconds ago, if it was due to the music or something like that, or just generally my age, but I used to always feel scared, like not to screw up at anything, and yeah, but it was still a really fun game, definitely in my top 5 as well. Then we had Luke who said Crash Bandicoot. Again, that's a game that everyone must have played as a kid. It's definitely a game that will never be forgotten. Then we had Varian who said Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Now, I never ever played this game, and in fact I never ever heard of this game until I saw this tweet, and then I googled it, and it's a game where dinosaurs basically chase you and you kill them, so it seems super fun. Did you play Turok Dinosaur Hunter? Then we had Stefan who said Tony Hawk's Underground, Need for Speed Underground, and GTA San Andreas. Now Tony Hawk's Underground, oh my god, that brings back so many memories. All Tony Hawk games are fun in my opinion, you just gotta love Tony Hawk. Then we had Slogo Man who said GTA San Andreas of course, then Christian who said Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo, then Hugh who said any Crash Bandicoot game over memories, Nate Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS2, got it for my 9th birthday, hashtag the feels, I'm getting the feels as well right now. Then Mama Luigi said Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. Then Toby said 100% hide and seek. Ha ha. No, Crash Bandicoot was my favorite. Then Lewis said Pokemon Ruby. Andrew said Tomb Raider. I remember playing so much Tomb Raider actually. That's also a really great game. Then Bav said Ratchet and Clank 3 was the shit, and Bav, Ratchet and Clank is always gonna be the shit. That game will never ever stop being the shit. Then we had Anthony who said Bully on PS2 was my childhood. Yes, it was also mine. I really hope they make a Bully 2. Then we had Max said Lego Star Wars, Tommy said Spyro 3, Timpa GTA Vice City, second being Jack 2, Camrock said Star Wars Battlefront 2, still one of my favorites. Marco, Warwick, Gary, GoldenEye on Nintendo 64, the first proper decent FPS. Then we had Dean who said mine was San Andreas, without a doubt, such an awesome game. To be fair though, they kinda ruined San Andreas in GTA 5 to be honest, and I kinda get what you mean here, because when I first played GTA 5, I was expecting Grove Street to be like Grove Street in GTA San Andreas, but then we kinda got that really sad news where the Barlos took over, and there was none of that bridge going over and all that stuff. It just felt ruined, so I kinda get what you mean there. I really do wish though they made it exactly the same as San Andreas, but oh well, GTA 5 is still an awesome game along with GTA San Andreas. So it seems that the most popular games that you guys used to play as kids was GTA San Andreas, Crash Bandicoot, and Star Wars Battlefront. That's actually pretty interesting to know. Now, at the beginning of the video, I asked you guys to have a random guess in the comment section below of what my all-time favorite open world game is, and I gave you guys a clue saying that it's on PS2 and the original Xbox. Now, the game that is my all-time favorite, which is an open world game, is The Godfather. So if you guys got that right, congratulations, you win absolutely nothing, and if you just managed to get this far into the video, a big congratulations to you as well, you are absolutely awesome. But with that said, that does unfortunately bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, if you could leave a like below, that would be absolutely amazing, and if you guys are new around here, then please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button below if you would like to stay up to date with more open world game news from Tom Clancy's The Division, Just Cause 3, and a ton more. That'd be absolutely amazing, and I love you guys forever. And with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next video, but until then, as always, I hope you're having yourselves a super awesome day, and stay awesome, stay beautiful, and adios amigos.